what's the word? She's also crazy enough to mutilate your body. And so, yeah, people are going to get scared to fuck with you. In turn, I damn near would beat the fucking face off of someone. Literally. God of War is the best example. When Kratos was fighting Hercules and he put on the Nemean cestus and like Hercules had picked up the ground. He literally picked up the entire arena that they were on, and Kratos just ran up and punched that shit, and he was on the ground. And Kratos is like boom, 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 and he's just wailing on this boy's face like boom, 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 and he punches him through the ground, and you see that his face is gone. That's the shit I would do. So I don't fight people for that reason, because I know that I'm likely to get very pissed off and take it way, way too far. Not to say that I'm the best fighter in the world, but because of how I go into a fight, most people go into fights with the I'm gonna kick your ass. I go into the fight, I'm going to kill you. You're not walking away. And that mindset determines a different style of fighting. You see in a lot of kung fu movies, that one badass walks in, looks like a badass now. He looks like a complete other badass. He walks in, and everyone else is just like, who the hell is this nigga think he is? Fuck that bitch, dog. And it's like, and he's like, do what I say. And they're like, no, do what I say. No. I'm only going to say do what I say one more time. So the leader of the gang runs up and says, all right, boys, get him. He kicks all their ass. Actually, I'm saying this in a sense that I'm actually quoting a show specifically, Into the Badlands. New show on AMC. I highly recommend it. If you like Kung Fu. And it's funny as hell to me. The first episode was pretty good. But the guy's name is Sonny. He has a sword on his back, right? He's on a motorcycle. He rides in. He sees this caravan that works, that was owned by his baron. And I'm not going to get to the specifics of the show, the dynamics of everything. It's too early. It's just one episode in. And that would take too long for me to try and explain it. But basically, there are no guns. Guns have been outlawed. There's 6 barons that rule. I'm going to assume the Badlands. I don't know what country. I'm going to assume America. But there's no guarantee that it's America. There's no guarantee that it's not the entire world. But they specifically say the Badlands. 6 barons rule the Badlands. They have workmen. They have force. They have their own army, their own workers, and all that. So the baron in particular seems like an old Southern guy. And if you've ever seen Psych, the male detective police officer guy, he looks like him with a fully grown beard. So that's who it reminds me of. But Into the Badlands, like I said, Sonny's baron is that guy. And so Sonny goes into a group of nomads. I think that's what they call them, nomads. So these are people who are, they have their own little tiny gang. I say tiny because it was just a small group of them. But they have a little small gang that isn't in any way possible able to keep up with a baron and his army. If a baron wanted them dead, they're done. Now, specifically to this baron, Sonny's baron, there's a group called Clippers, which are elite groups, an elite group of soldiers who basically are able to kill you without remorse and hesitation. Sonny is like the best of them. So when Sonny goes in to get this package that apparently, well, I'm pretty sure he's just told to check in on whatever the hell was going on. Now, most of the barons don't give two fucks about the nomads. They're too small. They only care about the fucking nomads. They only care about other barons. So it's a very power-driven society. Whoever has the weakest... It's kind of like a mafia when you think about it. This family has less power, so we can take them out, but we're really not supposed to take the family out because the whole mob is one group. And anyway, point is, I quote this because Sonny walks into an area, tells these nomads, what's in this chest, or trunk, whatever. It's in your business. So he's like, hey, just tell me. You know what I am. I'm a fucking clipper. I can kick all y'all asses. Now, when Sonny walks up, he gets off his motorcycle, puts his sword down, because like I said, there are no guns. Puts his sword down, walks up, like I said, goes and says, what's in the chest? Dude says, none of your business. So, one guy gets up. Sonny beats this boy's ass. He spins him around. He's on his, like, the dude, like, Sonny has his arm fully extended. Sonny's hand is wrapped around this guy's face, and he's walking with him. And, like, they're back to back, so he's walking with him. So Sonny's going forward, and then he just snaps dude's neck and drops him on the ground. He then confronts to beating everyone else's ass. So, it's funny, because the leader of the nomad, this particular group of nomads, I should say, he kind of reminds me of Aaron Black from MKX. He seems like a cowboy, but he's a decent fighter. He walks up to Sonny, and he starts swinging. Now, the other guys barely laid a hit on Sonny. Sonny didn't even feel like he had to do anything against them. He was just showing off on their asses. But with this guy, he actually was, like, genuinely defending himself. But still no challenge. He could have survived it. But he beats this boy's ass something fierce. And, you know, he opens the thing. It's like, come with me, boy. There's like, now dig a hole for all of these dead people in the group. All these dead workers for the Baron. And let's say this dude walks in, kicks everyone's asses, and then walks out. I'm not that good, but that's my mentality. They walked into that situation like there's 8 of us, 10 of us. I'm going to kick this boy's ass, and we're going to feast on his bones. You know, this arrogant show-off guy, that's how they see it. It's like, he's an arrogant guy. He's a clipper. He's trained. He's all fancy, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Sonny walked in. It ain't got nothing to do with training. It ain't got nothing to do with fancy. I'm going to kick y'all asses. I'm going to kill you all. I'm going to walk away. That's how I walk in. So, there's actually, I've said Yik Yak several times. I've mentioned Yik Yak several times, right? So, dude's comment is not hard. 1, to find a guy/girl who wants a relationship. 2, find the right person. And 3, pull your phone away from your face and socialize once in your pathetic lifespan that hardly exists. First and foremost, that's rude. Because you confront to know, and I actually now have a topic of. I have an MK video that I literally have no topic for. I now have a topic for it. So I'm actually going to repeat this entire storyline in that MK video. But
didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
Is there something you need my help with?
Whew. Yeah, I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Will you be willing to join the Minutemen once I've dealt with those raiders?
Well, we'll certainly give
a
it
good long think.
People have gotten used to not being able to count on you folks. It's not going to change overnight.
So actually, since I'm now thinking about this, because I have MK video is literally the best video possible for it. I'm not going to go too much more into detail about it. Just the fact that the dude in his comment was rude as hell. First off, he affronts to know every personal problem that everybody faces. Because on Yik Yak, there's always a bunch of people saying, oh, I wish I could find a guy or find a girl who has who actually